Suprabhat, good morning. Chapter is moving charges and magnetism. So in this video we are going to understand magnetic force on a current carrying conductor. इस वीडियो में हम समझेंगे कि जब किसी करंट कैरिंग कंडक्टर को हम मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में रखते हैं तो उस पर कितनी फोर्स लगती है, किस डायरेक्शन में फोर्स लगती है. Here you may see that these are two small bar magnets. They are kept like this. इन मैग्नेट्स के जो अपोजिट पोल्स हैं, दिस इज़ नॉर्थ पोल ऑफ वन मैग्नेट एंड दिस इज़ साउथ पोल ऑफ अदर मैग्नेट. ये एक दूसरे के सामने ऐसे रखे हैं, इनके बीच कुछ डिस्टेंस है एंड इन दिस स्पेस देयर इज़ ए यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. Now when we keep a current carrying wire, this is a wire, suppose its L length is inside this magnetic field and this is connected to a battery which is not shown here, and due to that I current is flowing through it. Now it is found that when current flows in this wire experiences force. Now if this wire is kept perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field like this, suppose this is magnetic field and this is conductor, current I is flowing through it and its L length is inside the magnetic field, then a force F which is acting on it is given by the formula ILB, where I is current, L is length of the wire and B is magnetic field. Now if this current carrying wire makes an angle theta with the direction of magnetic field, then F is equal to ILB sin theta. This F is magnitude of force. Now since F is vector, so we can write it in vector form like this. Vector F is equal to I into L cross B. I is current which is scalar, so length of the wire is vector. I into L will also be vector and B is magnetic field which is vector. For this we may write F is equal to ILB sin theta into n cap. Now if theta is equal to 0 degree means current carrying wire is kept parallel to magnetic field. Then as sin 0 is equal to 0, so force on this wire is 0. So direction of magnetic field is the direction in which when a current carrying wire is kept, this current carrying wire experiences no force. Now if theta is equal to 90 degree like this, then sin 90 is equal to 1, so F is equal to ILB. Explanation and derivation of formula with the help of Lorentz force. Now we will derive this formula F is equal to ILB sin theta with the help of Lorentz force. We know that if a charge particle, suppose charge is plus q, is moving with velocity v making an angle theta with the direction of magnetic field, so this charge particle experiences a force given by QB sin theta, and by right hand screw rule V cross B, by rotating the screw anti-clockwise, the screw will move in upward direction, so force on this charge is perpendicular to this BV plane and in upward direction, it is outward. Now if charge is negative, then direction of this force will be inward, it is perpendicular to this plane BV but in downward direction. So in a current carrying wire we know that free electrons move with drift velocity. Cause of current is movement of these free electrons. So look in this diagram, when we connect this conductor to a cell, so this end become positive. Suppose this is end number 1 and this is end number 2. End number 2 becomes negative. So an electric field is established inside the conductor. Direction is from left hand side to right hand side. So electron drifts with velocity Vd from right hand side to left hand side, and direction of current is taken opposite to it. So since electron is moving and now we keep this conductor inside the magnetic field, so each charge which is free electron will experience a force F is equal to qv sin theta, and its direction will be given with the help of this diagram. Suppose electron is moving in this direction, so direction of current is opposite to it. So we may take डायरेक्शन ऑफ पॉजिटिव चार्ज. इसके अंदर कंडक्टर के अंदर पॉजिटिव चार्ज नहीं मूव कर सके, लेकिन ये उसी के इक्विवेलेंट है कि अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन इधर से इधर चल रहा है तो पॉजिटिव चार्ज इधर चलेगा. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस डायग्राम आल्सो वी कैन गिव द डायरेक्शन. सो टेक डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट आई, then with the help of this diagram we can calculate current. Now direction of electron is perpendicular to magnetic field. Suppose electrons are moving from this side to this side, so current is in this direction. Now each electron is experiencing force, so we will calculate number of electrons in given volume. Suppose length of this conductor is L and area of cross section, this is area of cross section is A, so its volume will be equal to volume of the wire V is equal to A into L. अब इस वॉल्यूम में जितने भी इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी से मूव कर रहे हैं. So we will calculate number of free electrons in this volume. Now let number density of free electrons is equal to n, means number of free electrons in unit volume are n. Area of cross section of wire A, length of the wire L, current flowing through it is I, and drift velocity of free electrons is equal to Vd. So number of free electrons in this volume n dash is equal to n into V. अब इस वॉल्यूम में n इंटू ए इंटू एल फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं और हर इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉरेंस फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है. सो टोटल फोर्स will be equal to sum of all these forces. Now force on one free electron F dash is equal to EVdB. This is by the formula QVB, where E is charge of electron. Force on the wire F is equal to N dash F dash, so F is equal to NaL into EVdB. Arrange the term, so F is equal to NeaVd into LB. Now we know that NeaVd is current. This is the relation between drift velocity and current, so F is equal to ILB. Now if wire and magnetic field are making an angle theta with each other, then F is equal to ILB sin theta. In vector form we may write it F is equal to ILB sin theta into n cap, which may be written as F is equal to Y into L cross B. Now we may write F is equal to ILB as B is equal to F upon IL. This is equal to, so unit of B is equal to Newton per ampere meter. This is also written as Tesla. In short form it is written as capital T. Now this unit is Tesla in the name of great inventor and scientist Nikola Tesla. ये उनके सम्मान में यह यूनिट टेस्ला रखी गई है. अब यहाँ से हम 1 टेस्ला को भी डिफाइन कर सकते हैं. सपोज करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू दी वायर इज 1 एम्पियर एंड लेंथ ऑफ द वायर विच इज इनसाइड द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज 1 मीटर. नाउ इफ दिस वायर एक्सपीरियंसेस ए फोर्स ऑफ 1 न्यूटन, देन वी से दैट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज 1 टेस्ला. अब ये 1 टेस्ला मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की बहुत लार्ज यूनिट है, तो इसकी स्मॉलर यूनिट गॉस है. 1 गॉस इज इक्वल टू 10⁻⁴ टेस्ला. अब करंट कैरिंग वायर में जो फोर्स की डायरेक्शन है, पहले हम उसको समझेंगे राइट हैंड स्क्रू रूल के नियम से. F इज इक्वल टू आई इंटू एल क्रॉस बी. सपोज दिस इज ए वायर whose L length is kept inside this magnetic field. So make this diagram. This is L, this is B, angle between them is theta. So L cross B, when we rotate the screw clockwise like this, then it will move in this direction. So its direction is perpendicular to this plane and inward. so direction of this force will be inward. Now if direction of I or B changes, then direction of force will also be change. तो इसको हमने राइट हैंड स्क्रू रूल के नियम से समझा. अब एक और भी रूल है जिसे हम कहते हैं फ्लेमिंग्स लेफ्ट हैंड रूल. वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड with the help of Fleming's left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule says that if we stretch thumb, forefinger, this is thumb and this is forefinger adjacent to this thumb and this is middle finger. So when we stretch them so that they are mutually perpendicular like this. Okay. This is thumb, this is forefinger and this is middle finger. So if forefinger represents direction of magnetic field and middle finger represents the direction of current, जिस डायरेक्शन हमने वायर को स्ट्रेच कर रखा है, and then force will be given by the direction of thumb. So you may check it. This is Fleming's left hand rule. Thanks. Have a nice day.